for our Tuesday afternoon. We have an overcast sky across the coastal empire and the low country. And there's a chance that we do have a couple of stray showers developing as a result. But the main thing that is the issue out there right now is the chillier weather setting up for us. Temperatures just in the upper 50s, lower 60s. We have a pretty strong breeze out of the north at 14 miles per hour, definitely adding a chill to the air. And that's what we will have through the evening and overnight. And even cooler, chillier conditions are going to be in the forecast for the next few nights. As far as those current temperatures, the warm spots are in the lower 60s, upper 50s right along the coast, and the low country at Hampton sitting at 54 degrees right now. So well below where we should be for this time of the year as far as our afternoon temperatures. And with that cloud cover around, do run the risk of having a few showers developing. Viper radar is picking up on just a little bit of activity across the low country and into Chatham County. So don't be surprised if you do run into a couple of raindrops on your drive around the area this evening. Now, as far as that forecast overall through the evening, temperatures upper 50s to lower 60s, cooling off into the mid 50s to lower 50s as we get to 10 and 11 o'clock, with overnight lows likely in the lower 50s for many locations. Now, as far as what we were dealing with our setup around the region, we had a lot of rain across the area, light to moderate rain from this system that is just off of the North Carolina coast, moving off to the north and east, allowing the next system to move in from the west. That will bring us a chance for a few showers late in the day Wednesday. This system will be a lot weaker till it gets to our area, but we do run the risk of having a few showers as we do get to the later evening hours. But for the most part, our Wednesday will be a cloudy day with temperatures holding on to the 50s as we head into the lunchtime hour. High temperatures will be in the upper 50s, lower 60s, perhaps even middle 60s for a few of the warmer locations before that front is able to move through. By 6 o'clock, most of that shower activity will still be in middle Georgia, moving into our area by 7 and 8 o'clock. That line will really be pretty broken once it does get to our area and dying off as it does move toward the coast, and then pushing off of the coast by midnight. The sky will start to clear out gradually going into the overnight hours into early Thursday morning. As far as the tropics, we're still watching Major Hurricane Melissa. It made landfall as a Cat 5 with 185-mile-per-hour sustained winds earlier today. It is now moving back over water as far as that circulation, pulling away from the Jamaican coast. So we will see this likely maintain that strength a bit over the next few hours before making another landfall in eastern Cuba going into the day tomorrow. But 145-mile-per-hour sustained wind right now with gusts as high as 175 miles per hour. This will still be a major hurricane as it moves through the Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas, and then eventually moving toward Bermuda as we get to very early Friday morning as a Category 2 system will transition to a post-tropical system later on this week and into the weekend. And Melissa broke some records in the Atlantic Basin, one of the most powerful storms with respect to the pressure, a pressure of 892 millibars, one of the lowest on record. And as far as landfalling systems, sustained winds of 185 miles per hour ties it with the Labor Day hurricane back in 1935 and Dorian of 2019 for the strongest winds at landfall. So definitely a powerful storm that Jamaica is dealing with right now. 50 degrees for the low temperature for tonight, and then for tomorrow, we will be able to warm into the middle and upper 60s. A few spots may be getting close to 70 degrees before that front is able to move through our area. That breeze won't be too bad, so boating conditions are going to be actually pretty decent. Easterly wind 10 to 15 knots, giving us seas right around 4 to 5 feet. So not the smoothest waters out there, but definitely not the worst compared to what we've had experienced recently. So pleasant weather overall for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it will get a bit chillier, especially during those morning hours, down into the 40s for those lows for trick-or-treating. We will have temperatures cooling off into the 50s, so you might need a jacket to collect some candy.
That's great. I don't like an 80-degree Halloween, which
yeah,
we
so
definitely
we'll
had. All right, thank you so much.